All right, another successful mission.
It just looks strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want him over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. All right, and good afternoon, Magic Crew. How you doing here? It's Chris from Ear to Ear Magic. Glad to have you guys join us for another very special live stream for today. Coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort here at the Disney's Contemporary. We are on the convention level, and this is an exciting time because this is our 3rd year where we have had Wine and Dine together as a group with Run Disney on race weekend to spend with our community. And this year, this morning for the 5K, we had more than 17 people run together as a group and more than 20 total on the course today, all with the Magic Crew and having a great time. And it's just a wonderful thing to do. This is our 3rd year doing it. We hope that you guys will consider coming and doing this in 2025. It will be for registration. Dates are already out. Registration for the 2025 Run Disney Wine and Dine opens Tuesday, February 11th. We want you guys to be here with us and to spend some time with the Magic Crew in the community this weekend. Now, I have been out of commission. I had to have eye surgery this past week, which meant I couldn't race. Matter of fact, I'm not even technically supposed to be here in the form from fashion. So I'm going to sort of start this stream off, say hello to all the Magic Crew, things get started, and then I'm going to let the crew do what they do, and that's to spend some time with you guys. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to say hello to everybody. And then we're going to do like we did last year. We're going to put a hot seat over here. We're going to put the camera down, and I'm going to step away. You guys see me all the time. Maybe not so much the past month, but you guys know who I am. This is all about you meeting them and them meeting you. So what we're going to do is after we get started, I'm going to put the camera off to the side, and then each of the crew, either by themselves or with who they're with or maybe with new friends, are going to come over and talk to you guys. You can continue to chat with them. This stream is all about spending time and getting to know the crew better. This is why we do the meetups. We want you guys to be a part of it next year as well. There's many different ways. We have 3 group cruises next year, guys. Now, if you think this is fun, you should do a group cruise. As a reminder, we have our Virgin Voyages cruise that's coming up in May. And we are so excited. This is going to be the largest group cruise we have ever had. We have, at this point, almost 25 staterooms. It's Mike. How's it going, Mike? Good to see you. We're going to put you on camera in a bit, dude. Okay. You ready?
Not ready yet.
Hey, guys. Hey, somebody get a seat for Mike over here. Oh, wait, I just got started. Yeah, what you got?
Sorry to interrupt the stream.
No.
So I want to stream tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't lock.
Oh, you know what? Well, we'll play around with it. Once the stream's over, we're only going to do this for a little bit, and then we're gonna just sit and hang. So we'll run through it with you. I used to have one just like that, and I switched to this one because I had problems with it every so often. So,
Great setup.
oh, I love it. So, but Mike, just here. Let's get rid of this.
Cruise. No, I gotta do the cruise with you guys.
Yeah, we go do that. When are you going to do a cruise with us, dude?
It's a great question.
I mean,
I have to get over my fear of the ocean.
that is the best way to do it. It's called aversion therapy.
Okay.
Just jump right on into it.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be really scared getting on my first cruise ship, and after I got on, I'm like, this is really fun.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights, and a balcony was something I was really, like, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
Once you get a balcony room, you can't do any other room after that. So we'll talk you into it.
Yes.
Bad influence.
I got a funny story.
What's that?
So I do an art puppet camp. And I told the kids that they have to create their own stories.
Uh-huh.
This one little girl goes, "Can we do the Titanic and show the sinking?" Yeah. So, of course,
You didn't mention it had to be a happy ending, right?
I kind of did. I was like, "This is a fun experience."
This is why you gotta love kids.
Right? Yes. The theme was Christmas in July. So I had no idea who in the home was playing the Titanic for the camp.
Christmas in July through the eyes of the Titanic.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hilarious. It was a good
But it's
camp,
something
though.
to look forward to. I hope you take that. All right, I'll catch you in a bit there, Mike. Jump on in and say hello to everybody. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to put it off to the side and let you guys have some time with the crew. This is a lot of fun, but we want you guys to be a part of this. Or the cruises. Like I said, we got Virgin Voyages in May. We've got the Utopia of the Seas is going to be in July 14th through the 18th. It's going to be a huge ship. I'm looking forward to getting on this ship and spending some time with everybody. And then, of course, our very first Christmas group cruise, we're going to have the Maritime Cruise for Christmas, December 5th through the 8th. You want to do one of these 3 cruises? You want to do all of them? But we want you guys to consider coming. If you're going to come to Disney around this time of year, we'd love for you guys to be a part of next year's Wine and Dine, because next to a cruise, spending the weekend with the Magic Crew, normally when I'm not this, I'm fully into it as well. But they're going to hang out at the parks. They're going to have fun. And today, they're going to be your hosts for today's live stream. So let's not take too much longer. Welcome in, guys. I'm going to try to read the chat as much as possible, but I can't read very well. My good eye is having the recover, and it's going to be about 8 weeks of recovery. And this is my eye. So I can see things like Amy H is hanging in there. Pam, good to see you. Greg, thank you guys so much for hanging out. James E. I can see some of the names. Michelle Nichols. We just missed Michelle. She and Mike just left on the 30th to get back home for Christmas with the family. D, how you doing? Nicola G's going to be here in a few days herself, now that it's November. And Nicola, I don't know if you saw over on Instagram, we have already got Christmas at the Magic Kingdom. So it's pretty amazing. So, all right, guys, let's do this. Let's turn the camera around. We still have some more people coming. This is just the beginning. We're going to be here for 2 hours. We're going to spend about less than an hour with you guys here live. And then we're going to let everybody just continue to have a great time together. Go back into the parks and do what the crew does well, and that's just to support each other. So let's turn it around and let's see what we got here today. It's a little dark over here. If you guys are trying to find us, we are over here in the Contemporary. We found a nice little hidey hole. And so far, Owen's getting ready for the hotspot. He's going to jump to the other side. And
I think I may switch this.
I was like, you sit in that one, because if not, they're going to be backlit.
No, switch this one so I have more room. So.
Oh, okay.
That way, not having room.
Oh, you mean switch the seats?
Yeah, switch the
Oh, that's a lot of work. He's going to do some moving around. So we have already got people are grabbing lunch over at the Contempo. What's for lunch today? What's that? The meatball sub. I've got a Italian, not Italian, but the beef, the Chicago beef waiting for me. It may not be warm anymore, but I'm still going to enjoy it. Yeah, I'm used to eating my food way later. You know, the live stream always takes precedent when it comes to that. We've got Cake Toast over here, who is took one for the team today and getting on that course and making it happen. Love the pass holder shirt, looking nice. Almost didn't see you with that camouflage hat on. Oh, there you are. There you go. Oh, it's Tiki Room. It looked kind of camouflaged to the blind guy. So it's still, you know, it's got all the birds and stuff. It's still like real tree, but Disney style. So Cake Toast is going to come over and talk to you guys a little bit later on. Look at these guys. You guys snuck in on me. When did you guys get here?
Like 5 minutes ago.
About 5 minutes ago?
Has it been a while? I'm delusional.
When I get talking, sometimes it just goes for hours. Sometimes it goes 6 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still talking. Loser dork face. You got in there, and partner. Is that what we're reduced to? You guys ran with the group this morning, and you made it happen. And we're going to put you in the hot seat later too. You have to come over and talk to everybody, and we're going to put the chat up, and you guys can talk and chat with everybody like I normally do. So, we've got Lori and Kim. How are you guys? You guys were first on camera with us last year at the Poly for our meetup.
Yeah.
You guys came strolling up behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, here they go. What's going to happen now? That was a lot of fun. That was the day that Calvin decided to take his shirt off right there in the middle of the live stream. We won't ever forget that. You know how long it took me to get YouTube to edit that out of the video? There's some things you just can't unsee. We've got some people who wore their medals today. Woohoo!
Yeah.
The
Swedish chef did kind of sign the back, I guess.
Oh, it's cool. It's autographed.
Yeah. But no movement. No movement. You got to do the half. You got to do the half or 10K to get the movement.
Well, you know, I got Stitch to sign my Stitch medal from the Springtime Surprise, and that was really cool. I enjoy that. This guy has done so many 5Ks, but he's doing his first 10K tomorrow, and I can't be there to see it happen. It's sad, but we will get updates. We'll have to get some pictures of him crossing the finish line and making it happen. Yep. Mike, you're running the 10K, right?
Yes.
All right, so if he runs by you,
Right.
don't trip him. It's his first one. You got to give him a little leeway. So now watch me fall afterwards. Yeah, there's a table there. Let's table it for later. Even more people we've got hiding back here. How are you guys doing? We're just doing a quick walkabout to see if everybody. I mean, look at this. We almost need our own cruise ship. We can, you know, that's coming. We're working on that. I'm gonna send an email out to Royal Caribbean. I was like, this. I don't know what's happening after the Star of the Seas. But we might have to have our own space for Ear to Ear Magic at one point. Yeah, they got the boardwalk, they got the Central Park, and they got the Ear to Ear Magic area in the background. So
We need at least that right underneath the
we need a slide from the top. You can just slide down into it. I'd never leave the ship. I'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So, but thank you guys for coming. It's good to see you. I ran into you guys at the line yesterday for the challenge.
Yes.
And there was this woman off to the side with her back to us, and I'm like, hey lady, and she turns around, I'm like, I think I know this person. But at that point I thought I knew everybody as well, so I wasn't really sure of my vision. But you guys are doing the challenge this weekend.
I'm doing a challenge and coast to coast challenge too.
And I am so, let me see that again. I'm gonna get that coast to coast one of these days. Coast to coast means you have run a half or longer, or does the 10 miler count?
The 10 miler did this last year. I don't know what they're doing this year.
I don't know, yeah, but there was the 10 miler. Anything more than a 10K, if you do one on the East Coast and the West Coast, you get an additional medal. And that's a coast to coast medal, and one of these days I'm going to get that. So we're going to work toward it. So, we've got. I've had a lot of people say that they will help me do that. They'll help me get that coast to coast. So December 3rd is when is that when they open up?
For regular people, I think.
Is that what?
December
Oh,
3rd at 7 a.m. We put those alerts out.
oh, there we go. We can make it happen. So I want to get to Disneyland, even if I have to run. So, but if I have to run there, I'll do a coast to coast for real just to get to Disneyland. You know, I'm like, where is he? He's somewhere around Oklahoma. It may take him another couple months. He stopped for a rest. So, do we have, hang on. Hey guys, I'm going to put you right into the fray. How are you guys doing? Good. Oh, Missy and FM Ever After. It's so good to see you guys.
You too.
Good to see everybody.
When you had breakfast yesterday, I was kind of giddy. And I was trying to stay calm because Susan was trying to keep me down and being good with the doctors.
Being managed.
But you know, I was like a little puppy inside. I was like, I just wanted to jump up and just, like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
So, how did things go?
Good.
You feel good?
Yeah, we got there.
I know. Here's
there
the.
late.
Let me just say,
ones.
I know this guy can do more.
Yeah.
We all know he's capable of so much more. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of power to know you can do something and still not do it.
And not hurt yourself.
I have to do that all weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I
Feeling your
can,
pain.
but I have to tell myself I can't do it
Yeah.
for other
Absolutely.
reasons. But we know what
We
you're
will do it
capable of.
again.
Last year, this is the second year I've had an eye injury doing
I know.
Wine and Dine.
It's crazy.
Last year, though, I was far enough along in recovery that the doctor said I could walk, but I could not jog. I could not run. I could walk. And I look back on it and I realized she thought I wasn't going to be able to complete the half marathon.
Probably.
But she gave me permission to try.
Yeah.
And now I realize she didn't think it was going to be something I was going to be able to do. This guy right here, along with Calvin, they walked me. They kept the pace. We did a 15-minute mile under the 16-minute,
I got
and we
an
completed.
Awesome photo.
Yes, we complete. I looked like I had a government escort.
Yeah.
We walked that finish line, and it wasn't a victory for me, but Calvin and I talked about it in long terms afterwards. It was proof that you can walk a half marathon and make it. You don't have to be a runner. You don't have to be a crazy athlete. It is possible to happen.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's really cool. So, hey, Haley, good to see you.
Hi, Haley.
Waharini's in. Though this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to do a quick little say hello to everybody. And then what I'm going to do is give up the camera. We're going to put it over here by Owen and let you guys have the stream to talk individually. So good to see you guys. Let me catch you real quick, though. Hey, guys, can I have everybody's attention just for a second? So I know you guys are having a great time, and this is exactly what this is for. This is what I love about this, and you guys just don't know how exciting it is for me to be in a room filled with the people that we see in the chat all the time. This is what I say every time we go into the parks. This is real people in the stream. These are real people that we communicate with, we connect with. We can do something like this. You guys can connect with each other. People you're watching in the chat, if this is the first time you've ever watched a stream, this is pretty cool because this is what you are chatting with right now. You just don't know you're connecting with real people. We love that you guys are here. What we want to do is we're going to do a hot seat over here. We're going to put the camera away. I'm going to eat lunch and I'll let you guys take over the stream. They see me talk all the time. I want you guys to talk. I want you guys to say hello to the chat. I'm going to turn the chat around. Owen's going to sit there to make sure you don't have any issues. He's your IT guy for the rest of the stream.
Where was my IT guy this
Obviously not on the course. So we're going to do this. But before we do that, I wanted to say real quick, just by show of hands, who ran this morning in the 5K? And the Swedish Chef 5K, if you ran this morning, I have my hand up, but they can't see it, so it didn't count. Thank you guys so much for coming and doing this together and supporting everybody else. Who ran for the very first time in a RunDisney race this morning?
Well done. Awesome. Owen.
Cake Toast. Who else? Owen. Owen ran his first in-person race. Wait, where's he at? There we go. I didn't recognize him in the blue shirt. I got the blue screen on. He's gone. Congratulations, guys. We have now gotten you onto that first trip, that first finish line, that first medal, and it doesn't stop. There's no end. You just want to keep doing it more and more. So congratulations to you guys for doing that. We have one other thing we wanted to bring up. Earlier this year, we had a promotion. We're getting ready right after we did our March group cruise for Virgin Voyages. We had a giveaway for that month. I think it was the month of April. Anyone who booked a spot on the cruise ship for this upcoming 2025 group cruise was put in the drawing to win 2 towels and 2 towel clip holders. And the person who won that is in the room, and we have been holding that ever since. So where'd she go? There she is. So we've got our bag right over here. Wait, is that my lunch? Did I just give her my? I think I just gave her away my sandwich.
I can't wait to use them in May.
So hold up somebody want to help her unravel the towel? This is.
Professional shopper. There you go.
There we go. This each of these towels is only available to buy on the ship, and we thought when you guys go on a future. Now, here's the problem. When are you guys going to use it?
In May.
You guys are going with us in May.
I'm going to use it in May.
So you've got 2 towels and a beach bag there with Virgin Voyages.
Very nice.
And by the way, so thank you guys so much. We were glad when you guys signed up. We really do a happy dance when people that we know and we know we're going to have a good time on the cruise when they say, hey, can we put a deposit down? And we're like, yeah, you can put a deposit down. Come on, you know. Who else is going with us in May? I'm gonna put everybody on the spot there. Kim's like, yes. We already got Kim a spot at the table on board. Cake Toast is coming.
I miss Cake Toast.
And is she gonna let you play on the ship? Can you run around there's a deck to run on the ship if you want to do some more running.
Running on deck. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna run in the galley. Sonia's gonna be coming. We're excited about that. And now you're going to know so many people already. When you walk onto that ship, you're already going to know everybody in the crew. Anyone else? Who else is going to be on there? Look at this. I mean, this is what I'm
making plans.
Yeah, they're already talking about what they're going to be booking. Are you guys going to be getting spa services and stuff like that when you get on there? Oh my gosh, if Jackie were to go again, she's going to book everything out from underneath you. I know she's going to book everything out from under. There won't be any appointments left over. So, hey, Jessica in the View, how's it going? So this is what we say, guys. When we talk about going on the group cruise, Susan and I say, don't come cruise with Chris and Susan. Come cruise with these guys. This is who you're cruising with. This is who you're spending time with. And we hope you guys will consider doing this as well. So, all right, guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put the camera over by Owen. From now on until I close the stream, I'm going to shut up, which is a miracle in itself. So when you guys feel comfortable, you can walk over to the hot seat. You can do it by yourself, with your spouse, with somebody you don't know. Bring a friend over, and you guys can chat about what the experience was this morning. The rest of the time, we're going to give it about another 45 minutes, and we're going to let you guys chat, and what you talk about is all up to you. So this is your stream moving forward, and when you guys want to come on over, we'll do it. All right, Owen, you got this? Where's the camera going to go? Oh, you're just going to hang out over here? You're not going to sit down?
Just put it on the...
You don't want to bring a chair over here?
Well, no, because then it would be backlit. That's what I'm trying.
You're not going to be on stream. You're going to be over here operating.
Oh.
You're on this side.
Well, okay, well,
He did not understand the assignment. All right. All right. I just want to make sure that you're like the IT guy to help them out if something were to go wrong. All right, I'm going to turn this around. And I got this so tight it won't come loose. What happened? Here, I'll just do this. All right.
that won't show up on its own, correct?
No. Just keep it so it doesn't bounce too much because it's not a hard table.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Be nice to your crew.
Hey, sit right down.
Hey, how we doing?
I spent like the last 10 minutes maybe the couch down so we can have two people at one time.
Okay. Look, Mrs. Pickle Shake here with me, and I've got my son, oldest son, Ethan, with us too. He's decided to spend
If you can't feel each other, then you're not close enough.
Yeah.
So you ran in a race and it was your first time.
Yeah, that was my first time.
So
official race.
How was it? How did you feel? Like the overall experience, how would you describe it?
I really enjoyed it. Yesterday was maybe a longer day standing in line waiting to get stuff, but the whole experience has been a lot of fun. And going to do the 10K tomorrow morning, so.
Oh, you're doing a double one.
Yeah. So.
I still I only signed up for the 5K just because I'd never done one of these races before. I had no way to gauge myself. I definitely think I'm going to have to do a 10K next year because I felt like I could definitely go for longer.
Oh, I think you will. Yeah. I've been doing 10Ks at home and I've gotten where I can beat a balloon lady. So that's encouraging. You know, it'll be a different thing in a real race tomorrow. But I think it'll go good. You know, who knows? Maybe next time be a, half mile or a half marathon or something. So.
Talking with Calvin, and basically the overall term consensus: if you can do 5K, you can do 10K. If you can do 10K, you can do a half marathon. The only concern is when you're going from a half to a full. That actually needs some real training. But every difficulty increase before that is as long as you do the one before, it should be walking apart.
Yeah, because you're like 3 mile increase basically on each one. Like I said, once you get to the half and then you go to the marathon, that's a big 13-mile jump.
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy it this morning?
I loved it. Like, it was some good exercise. The little events they had on the side of the road here and there were great. We weren't able to catch on stream. We're actually going back in the stream from this morning, and we were walking from Mission Space towards the center, and a monorail came over and like blasted the horn.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And it was so cool, but unfortunately the camera was facing downward, so we did not get that.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember that. So. How'd you like getting up at 2 in the morning? You're not a morning person.
I don't think it's getting up. That's probably trying to get sleep before that. I definitely had to take a nap once I got back to the hotel, just because I was easily dozing off.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got back to the hotel. It was about 11:30, I guess, last night after the party, and so got a couple hours.
Oh right, and you also went to the party as well, so you're.
Yeah.
You've been trooping it for like the last from like the
days.
expo to the party, right immediately to a race, no stop.
Yeah. So we'll take it easy this afternoon and then do the 10K tomorrow. And then.
Yeah, we had a good time at that Halloween party last night.
So did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah.
What was your favorite moments from that?
The Keanu ride was fun. I've been on that before.
Oh right, I thought you were talking about it. It was your first time.
Tiana.
It was your first time. It was at night. That is.
Yeah.
That is because if you're getting a first row queue, you're most likely going to be getting earlier in the day. So the fact that you had the chance to ride that at night, is great. especially for your first time. I feel like you're going to ride that in the future. It's like, where?
Yeah.
Do it
It's
again,
not gonna,
yeah,
it's
it's
not
fun.
gonna feel as
Yeah,
good.
because we'd ridden it in the past few years before it changed over to Tiana's. But it's a neat ride now, I think. We got stuck on the boat a couple times.
Yeah, problems, but
last night, but for 4 or 5 minutes, but that wasn't bad. It gave you a chance to see what the animatronics and stuff that were in there a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the parade last night, that was really nice too. Of course, the headless horseman, he got to ride last night because it wasn't raining.
Yeah, that's always a hit and miss. I'm glad you guys saw that.
Yeah. And then I always love the grave diggers with the shovels in the parade.
It's a unique parade. They don't really do that kind of stuff in any of the others. So.
Yeah, you don't see it anywhere else.
So is there anything else you'd like to talk about? May it just be the last couple of days, or maybe even your experience with the crew?
Well, once again, we got together with the group where we had already been sailing on a couple of voyages with a lot of them, so we got to meet our good friends here again and get to spend some time with them. That's been a lot of fun.
I'm kind of a quiet person, and I always feel welcome.
Yeah.
People are really nice.
But you guys out there, you need to all come on cruises with us. Virgin Voyages cruise, they're great. Go on, and so's the Royal. We just started cruising last year, and I think we've been on 3 or 4 of them now, so we kind of got hooked.
I can't wait next year when we get to go back on Virgin again. It's impressive for me to say this just because of how culture I'm in the area and like other places. The fact that that I can eat on that boat and get like back-to-back perfect ratings is impressive for the food they have available there. So
They definitely got good food.
I can't wait to dip my toes back into that and see if they.
So anybody who's on the fence about going, go ahead and get signed up and cruise with the crew.
The email is down below.
All right. Well, I think that's all we've got to say.
So,
We'll let some other people jump in here. We'll grab somebody.
Thank you for your
We'll
time.
go grab somebody. Bye, crew.
Thank you for coming over. Oh, it looks like the next group is coming over. Sit right down. Don't be shy. I have this secondary device pointing towards you guys, so you can also see the same shot I'm seeing. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, Magic Crew. I'm Sonia, also known as Loser Dork Face 7. And this is my husband, Alvin, like the chipmunks.
Like the chipmunks, yes.
Not his handle, but just that's how you remember his name.
So, you ran the race? Yes. Obviously, I'm seeing you ran. You both of you ran.
Yeah.
We were there with you.
And we haven't slept since.
Yeah.
Now that's impressive because I got back to Kadani Village and I just like dropped dead.
That's what Calvin was saying.
My brain just shut like just hit the floor.
Yeah, we're a little delusional.
Very delusional.
So we felt like we should come in second to speak with the crew
Before
we like shut down.
Before you get over and people ask what they are on. So yeah, it was great to see finally put a face to the name. So if I remember correctly, you ran multiple races, correct?
We ran one so far.
This is going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
Let's shove this a little bit closer. Can you help push down in? Just a little bit? Oops, sorry about that. They just say we're going to redo one of every day. And they just spread it out over the table and everybody just goes at it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you know, I'm halfway through lunch and I'm like, oh, I'm already getting excited.
Yeah, I mean, we
The
just
next meal.
ate and now it's like, thanks, Chris. We have months to go.
That's just part of the way we do, though, right?
I
It's
know,
always
I know.
about the next thing.
I know.
So, what is the next thing for you guys? What's going on? What is like? You guys going to AK tomorrow?
We're going to AK on Tuesday. And then we're going nowhere tomorrow
Yes, to rest.
to rest.
That's
we
probably
did
a good idea.
we did the Halloween party night last night. Ran the 5K.
24 hours. Yeah.
We're pulling a Chris.
Yeah.
We haven't slept. We're just smiling
I give him a
and
hard
eating.
time. He's the 20-year-old, and he's like, I'm tired, Dad. I'm like, no sympathy.
You know.
No sympathy from this guy.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for rearranging us.
we were able to. I'm so glad we were able to get you guys over to Movies Not So Scary too.
Oh, that was
Yes.
fun. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for that.
It was a great
You feel good to
experience.
know that can
Yeah.
we can't always make stuff happen, but you know, like as a cast member, when you can make a little bit of magic happen. Like, all
Yeah.
right, I'll let you guys go back. I got some French fries.
Yeah, well, take care of that.
So like on a like since he brought it up, I have to like go through my folder real quick. Just an idea of some of this stuff they have
Fancy.
on.
Very fancy.
This is from the wake.
Oh, I know you guys were talking about that. Wow. Is that dessert?
That is dessert.
Oh wow! So they probably use tweezers to put everything
Yeah.
together.
That it probably ended up being one of my favorite items. The crab, soft shell crab egg benedict. That's only one restaurant, and there's like 5, including the galley.
Oh really?
And so they don't have buffets on Virgin. They have a food court where everything is made to order. That way, you still have the unlimited food thing, but the quality is still high. You'll kind of see that theme across all the like food stations they have or restaurants. It's one of the reasons why restaurants you need a reservation. It isn't just like here's a time, show up.
Yeah, because I mean we're not really big buffet people, so that's totally.
So that's a
more-
good thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good
totally
thing.
more into our like ballpark kind of
Yeah.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like to like look at what's in the food and everything. Because you know we're actually both vegan, so.
Oh, that's great. There's
Yeah,
a lot of options that are still really good.
Yeah,
That's
what-
also why we're going.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of options.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons because we looked at other cruise ships and didn't have that many options, but this one had a lot of options, so that was very helpful.
So, back what I was getting to before.
Oh, yeah.
If I remember,
Marathon. Or how many have we?
how many of you ran? Yes, exactly.
The first one was Disneyland.
The half marathon
Half marathon in September for Halloween.
when it was
We
100
just went
degrees.
straight in for the half marathon. And then this is the second. First 5K, second half marathon on Sunday.
So you this is your first rodeo. You've
Well, it's the first year.
it's the first
Yeah.
year.
But it's fun. I like the whole experience. And then especially being with the crew, it's like we're not alone.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the best qualities we have about this. It's just like you don't have to if you're by yourself or like you don't have a lot of people doing this with you. You can have a group just to stick with as you're going through it. And I think we had a great time, even though I'm not bragging or kidding about this. We were literally the last group to be launched out of the crowd.
Yes.
Like we were. As soon as we were walking on the raceway, we had the maintenance people following behind us to make sure the road was clean and everything was set up once we were finished. So we were just waiting until Eve. We were waiting until the very last second, but it was fun. It was fun.
It went by really quick. It was nice to go with the group because as you're just walking and talking, next thing you know, it's like, oh, I'm already at 2 miles, and then by mile 3, it's like, oh, it's done, and we're taking pictures and group pictures and everything, and talking to everybody, and just kind of like making plans for like what we're gonna do in the next couple days. So it made it like a little bit more special than most of the time when we come by ourselves. So we're just kind of like looking at each other like, all right, what do you want to do? And then yeah, like at the Halloween thing, that just kind of came out because
that was insane, especially like I could have gone. I'm trying to think. I could have gone. I decided not to. It was probably a good idea considering how hard I crashed after the race.
Yes.
But I heard it was a really great party, especially because it was the last. They were trying to get rid of so much candy as humanly possible. Like we're riding on the bus over here. We were talking about how their experience. Mom brought home so much candy. Like, I was interested because one thing I've always wanted to do is go to a Halloween party.
Oh yeah.
And just see how much candy I can bring home in just one night. And it's like, how many stops did she go to? So like, she went to 5.
Wow.
She went to 5 stops.
They were just here.
Yeah, they called me out. Enough. They're like, "Where's your bag?" I was like, "Oh, it's in my backpack," and they're just like shoving it. I'm like, "Oh."
Like, do you get more?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
How much did you guys bring home?
Oh, I think like.
I mean, we stopped after a while.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, maybe. I mean, this is just too much for us. But I was thinking maybe I could give it to you guys, but then we didn't see Susan after.
So, what was your favorite moments or like favorite things about the last night, a few hours ago?
I know. My favorite thing was just walking with everybody. I think that just made it super cool. And then also walking around Epcot at night. Early morning, it just looks so pretty. All the lights.
I have to agree with you on that. I was losing my mind over the fact that they had the lights on.
Yeah.
Around Word Showcase.
Yeah.
Along with all the other little touches that they added.
Yeah.
So.
I just loved everybody's costumes. Just seeing everybody's like creativity on what their idea.
The Sesame Street ones.
I need to show this. You probably saw this before, but I had to take a photo of this. I didn't take a photo of any other costume, but this was so unique. I have to show the live stream this because.
The trash can.
Yes.
You gotta put it.
Can
you see it?
Yeah. Here. I'll put it up to it. Look at this, guys. There was no costume. There was no contest. There was no contest. There was no one fighting for best costume. But if there was, this person right here won. The fact that there's like a booklet, like
the glass, like
the carrying thing from the fry basket. It is so well done.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we saw her.
You gotta top her next year, though, and you gotta be another version of Push.
I do need to get like an actual costume. I was planning on doing a costume, but I was One, I could not find the materials of what I was wanting to do. 2, I was unsure if that was even allowed because what I wanted to do was to get like a beaker head and like a fake muscle suit. And just run his buff beaker.
Ripped beaker.
Ripped beaker, but that there's the visibility issue if they allow that, and there's also if the bus suit would be okay. So I wasn't gonna risk it, much like going to a party. I just wanted to try for the first time.
Yeah.
Stage.
Now you know you're ready for the 10K.
Yeah.
It's too easy for you.
I was going like walking past the finish, like okay, that's it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna go to sleep now. Yeah.
So, is there anything else you'd like to say to the chat or just about experience?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun to do these races with people because like when we ran the half marathon, in California, I mean, it was fun, but it was kind of like you're just by yourself. And when you're running, you need that kind of energy. So it's nice to have more people and just give you that boost to make the run fun and enjoy this big place with other people.
So everybody come next November, and it'll be this big wall walking through Epcot or wherever.
The ear-to-ear crew.
Yeah, the ear-to-ear crew. Yeah. But yeah, just hello, Magic Crew.
Hello,
live and in person.
Live. No.
Yeah. We'll let other people come now.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the
having
interview.
us.
Sharing your
Owen.
perspective.
Bye.
So next we have some dessert coming over.
What? Hold on.
You guys need some dessert, something to. So come on over this side.
I got a tart.
Cake toast.
I got a fruit tart.
Oh, you do have dessert. I was
Yeah,
just
I got a
being
fruit-
funny
no, I was
about cake
serious.
toast. He does have dessert.
I was thirsty and I saw the fruit tart.
So I'm going to let you have this scene. I'm not going to take away from your time. But before Cake Toast gets in, he's going to have a little bit of his fruit tart he's going to share. Is that pumpkin or fruit? Really fruit?
It's fruit. It's really fruit.
Really fruit. Contempo Cafe.
Is that
Have
the
fresh fruit on top.
is that the
Blueberries.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, does that happen to be the tart with the goat on it, or am I thinking of a different dessert? Did it have the goat?
Yeah.
It did have the goat? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, it had the 5-legged goat.
The 5-legged goat.
3 out of 5 Owens.
So do me a favor, Owen. Can you put up the gifted membership
Let me see
photo real
if I
quick?
can find
you
that.
find it? While you guys were talking to Loser Dorkface and partner, I guess that's the term that she bequeathed him earlier.
It's her husband, so they're married.
It's so funny though. She's like a partner. I was like, howdy, partner. But
I thought they were just engaged, and they're like, they're actually married.
Nick P gifted 5 Magic Crew memberships
Thank
while
you,
we were
Nick.
doing there. So thank you so much, Nick. And then Kitten Duo followed up with another one. So that's 6 Magic Crew memberships, 6 people randomly chosen now by YouTube to receive their gift memberships. And now you guys are green. I don't know who those 6 people were, but congratulations, guys, for the next month. Your membership into that has been covered. You can play around with emojis. We have a lot of new ones I put in this morning while I was blind and half asleep.
Heidi.
Put in Wendy and Heidi dressing up for the 5K. I've got Calvin in there. I got the Swedish chef and Mickey, Chef Mickey. But thank you guys so much for that, for gifting the 6 Magic Crew memberships. By the way, this morning I had to get rid of a couple of emojis because the number of emojis we're allowed to have at a time is determined by how many active members we have. We were 15 away this morning from adding another emoji if everyone keeps going with their membership. With that 6, that means we're only 9 away. So I love it when you guys make it easier for us to add new emojis and put a whole bunch on there, because it's by the number of members we have it determines how many emojis we can have active. So we're kind of close. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to let you have it, dude.
All right.
Check out his cool pass holder shirt he got yesterday at the expo.
Hey everybody, thanks Greg Titus. Today was a really, really fun race. I have to tell you guys, today was probably one of the most fun experiences I've had at Walt Disney World. It was so much fun. Owen had a lot of fun facts about World Showcase.
I was yapping a bit about trivia about.
No, I love trivia about Disney World. I don't remember all the stuff I learned sometimes. I'll go to work someday and I'll listen to the podcasts. Hi, Haley.
So
Thanks, Nick, for the Magic Crew cast. Samantha's with her mother-in-law at Magic Kingdom. They wanted to go on Carousel of Progress and go on all the rides.
it's
Poison Apple, hey Opie Mama, hey Jamesy, how's everybody doing?
so how was your experience, like in detail, about like the race experience, the expo, the race itself?
Well, I only got 30 minutes of sleep last night.
I have to say, like, that's still more impressive. I'm 100% sure I just laid in the bed and I just laid there. I didn't get any sleep.
We went to the Halloween party and we saw the show, the Sanderson sister show, the last one, which was awesome. And then we went and stood in the bus line for 45 minutes waiting for the bus. So we didn't get back to the room until 1:30, 1:45. I didn't go to sleep till, I don't know, it was at 2 o'clock. So I only got 30 minutes and then I had to get up and get on the bus. So that was fun. And then waited with the magic crew and waited to get in the corrals. And that was a fun experience because I wasn't sure how that was going to go with how the corrals worked. Which, since I'm doing the 5K and 10K and half marathon in January, so I'm glad I got to experience all this. So I know what to expect in January too. And
you're going for the full trio.
Yeah, I'm not doing all 4. I'm only doing 3 of them. So I'll do that. That'll be fun.
Is that the goofier, or am I thinking about that wrong?
I'm not sure. I think the dopey is the one that is.
The dopey, I think the dopey's all 4, but
all 4.
I think the goofy is either 3 or 2 races. I don't know particularly which one.
Well, maybe I am doing the goofy if there's 2 of them. So hi, Michelle Nichols.
I have to say that is
3 strands.
That is impressive because, I mean, we got up, we were staying around for about 2 hours. So the fact that you were like not only going for a party beforehand, but then like standing for the bus for 45 minutes, you know
what helped? Caffeine. Because I had one of their caffeine drinks right before everyone showed up.
Yeah.
But I had to because I was dragging the whole entire time. Well, I wanted Samantha to be, and her mother-in-law. It was my mother-in-law, Rennie's first Halloween party, and I wanted her to see the Sanderson sister show. And we caught the last one at midnight before it was over. So we saw the parade, we saw the fireworks, and we saw the show. So we saw all the shows last night. We got so much candy, my back hurt.
I brought this
full of candy.
I brought this up beforehand, but since it was the last party, I heard that they were just like they were just wanted it gone. They were getting rid of as much as possible.
They had the scoops. They would scoop, hand on top of the scoop,
on the scoop,
and then another scoop. They would double scoop. We would have to dump the candy into the bag, and then empty our bag to get more candy. So
I mean, usually that's the recommended technique. We say for any party, but it seems like that was something you just had to do.
Infragnito just tipped $16.26. That's an Ohana PayPal. I have to sing this PayPal song. I'll sing it. I don't know if we want to do it with Chris or not.
Hey, you can go ahead. You take the reins.
We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from Infragnito. Woo! Thank you, Infragnito, for the Ohana PayPal. 626 is always Ohana PayPal. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
I completely forgot what we were just talking about.
We were talking about
candy, right?
The candy. Yeah, we have so much candy. We have so much candy. I don't think we're gonna be able to take it all home.
I will tell you, you're going to get a good idea of what candy you have priority for, because there's going to be like 1 or 2 pieces that are gone within like the first couple of days.
Yeah.
And then like 6 months from now, you're going to have a bag in the back of your closet filled with just sour Skittles that you're not going to touch.
I like the Skittles. I like the gummy Skittles and the peanut M&Ms.
The gummy Skittles are good. The peanut M&Ms are really good.
Samantha doesn't like the peanut M&Ms. I'll eat those ones, and she likes the like Musketeers and the Twix, so she'll have those ones. So we complete each other.
Nick says you can send him some peanut butter cups if you need to get rid of candy.
Peanut butter cups? Oh, I love peanut butter cups. So
it's probably. And you have enough space, like, we're going home to carry all this, right?
I don't know. The bag I use put candy in. I had barely enough room coming here because I took all of it out just to put the candy in. But I don't know how we're gonna have to like pick our favorite pieces of candy.
And you're just gonna have to choose a bunch of a pile and just scarf it down.
We're gonna leave a candy basket for the maid who comes and picks
That would
up
be
the
nice.
room.
I think they would appreciate that.
Here's our candy that we don't like. Sorry, if you don't like it, we took all the good stuff that we do like.
If you don't like it, that's probably fair. We took all the good stuff.
Sorry, you could take it. Maybe give it to some of the other the cast members.
Maybe if you have a dog, maybe they could take it.
Maybe the dog. I don't want to. That dogs probably would eat everything, and then yeah, it would go all over the floor. So yeah, our dogs probably miss us too. We miss them.
So, anything else of interest? Anything else you want to say?
I love the 5K today. It was so much fun. I definitely want to do the one next year and get Samantha to do it, but not do the party the night before. Because that would be great to get some sleep before the 5K and not hurt my foot. So, yay! I love watching the chat.
Yeah, this is you have it. You now know how this setup actually works.
Yes,
in
I
real
like
time.
seeing the behind the scenes.
Just
It's fun.
If we're not using this secondary device for something else, that's to clarify messages, especially PayPal, Stream Element things that might pop up here but not pop up in Prism. So,
and I saw Stream Elements. Hi, Stream Elements. When the robot revolution occurs, please remember Area Magic.
Please take me last.
Take care of Area Magic. We were nice to you, and we said and noticed you in the live stream. Okay, we appreciate you. They have a gimbal, and they have the main gimbal right here.
We have a main gimbal, and then we have a
secondary setup right here.
Shoehorn that holds a secondary phone. So
and floaty that powers everything that makes sure it's heavy.
You need some help, pal?
Yeah, we could.
All right, that's it. Chris.
We got Lori Loves Magic, everybody.
Hello.
Hiya.
Say hi.
I'm saying hi. So I was talking to Chris. He's like, "Are you going to go over there?" And I go, "With him?" He goes,
Yeah,
"You don't
of
have to."
course.
He goes, "Adam's over there.
Of
He could
course.
use some help." So I'm like, "Okay, I can do that."
I think we're just about to switch anyway, so it came in at just the perfect time.
Okay. So how's it going, kids?
We're good. We're
You're
just
holding
talking
up the
about
stream okay?
the 5K.
Yep.
So yeah, well, next time will be the Princess 5K, and that's my first in-person race.
When's the Princess?
Oh.
In February. So I've
February?
never done that before.
Oh, okay.
So how was the first? Was this your first?
This is the first in-person Run Disney race, yes, and it was amazing. I loved
So
it.
I did not get up in the middle of the night to watch y'all do the buses and stuff. How was that?
Oh, it was pretty easy. I was at Saratoga. There was only one bus, and I had to walk. It was like a 5-minute walk from Congress Park.
I have to say I had
Not
a
bad.
similar experience. It was a 5-minute walk to where the bus was picking up, walking the bus, and it just pulled up. So it wasn't that big of a deal.
So I called the front desk from my hotel room just to ask to make sure that they weren't coming to each stop.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I did, because otherwise I would have gone and sat at the bus stop and been like,
Yeah.
when does the bus come, baby?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's the scariest if you haven't done it before. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just I don't want to get lost. You know.
Well, for like the value resorts, the bus stops are at the normal bus stops.
Okay.
But for the deluxe resorts like Saratoga, they have the bus stops are spread out so far all over the place.
Yeah,
that
like Saratoga, it's like that.
it's
Riverside, it's
Saratoga's
like
big.
that.
Oak Key West is the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Oak Key West was probably at the lobby, and that was all spread out. So everyone who was there's 5 stops at Oak Key West. They probably all had to walk to the lobby just to get on the bus to go to the race. So, which it could take 10 minutes. So that's an extra 10 minutes you have to consider if you're staying at a deluxe resort. If you're staying at the other resorts, like the
I'm
moderate
probably an
resorts,
other resort kind
well,
of
I'm just
girl.
saying,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the moderate resorts. I'm not sure if they have different
Right.
bus stops or things like that, but
Well, that's
most
the good
DVC
thing.
resorts have multiple bus stops. So
That's the good thing about the crew, though. Somebody's going to be
Yeah.
in the know, and that's why I asked you, just like,
Yeah.
how was your experience, you know? Cause
But and then Beach Club and Yacht Club and Boardwalk, they only have one bus stop because it's the lobby. That's where the bus stop is.
okay.
And I think
Same thing with Animal
Calvin
Kingdom.
can back me up on this. Like when it comes to the Lux resorts, most times the bus is going to be at the front of the lobby, not where the bus is usually stopped.
Gotcha.
Well, the Saratoga, it wasn't at the actual lobby. It was down. It was like the main street where they call it the Carriage House bus stop. That's where it was. It was down that main street.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah. I
So
know
it-
that. I
it's-
stayed there one time.
Yeah.
A long time.
It's important that you check that. ahead
Yeah,
of
you
time.
need to check. I'm glad I did. I called because I would have been sitting there.
I'm glad you did too.
I would have been watching the people with their costumes going. Oh, there's people. I probably would have followed them at one point, but I would have been a little bit later than I thought I was going to be.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, even if you weren't late, it wouldn't have mattered. We were
I
literally
showed
in the
up.
last crowd. You would have had all the time in the world to catch up.
Yeah, I would have. I probably could have gotten another hour of sleep, but I wanted to make sure I got there.
Very
the way I
sorry,
wanted
yeah.
to, but
I don't know how you guys partied at the party and did that, but here you are. So.
but here I was.
Well, you're young.
Well, then I went back after the race and I slept for another I slept for 3 hours, 4
Power nap,
hours.
good.
Yep, I power napped.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, I am looking forward to it in February.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I'm
It was awesome.
happy that you're able to be Princess. I think Princess is very hard to get into just because it's popular, and I think the only race
You're not
weekend,
kidding.
the only race weekend that's hard to get into is the marathon, just because of the running culture behind that particular weekend.
Particular one, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I have to start training. As soon as I get home.
if you're doing 3 races back to back, you definitely need to get into
5, 10, and a half. Yep.
You definitely need to get into the run rock cardio cycle, which.
Well, today, you were talking about today's different. We were able to just take our own pace and have a good time because there wasn't any.
That's what I'm looking for.
Once you
That's
start
my
getting
speed
into
right there.
10 and 15, they're going to start checking you.
They're going to
Yeah.
start. There are actually people behind you saying you either run or we're
Yeah.
going to pick you up.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that today. That's what made it fun.
Yeah, I don't want any balloon lady races. That's why I'm just the 5K kind of girl. But it's
Yeah.
going to be fun. I'm
That
looking
was
forward
so
to
you'll
it.
have a fun time. You'll have to worry about people saying.
Yeah, it'll be great. I'm looking
Yeah, it was a
forward.
good time.
Well, I've only done, it's because of Ear to Ear Magic that I learned that you could do the virtual races. And
That's
the
true.
first one I ever did was the Princess 5K. So I've done 2 Princesses virtual, and then my first live race is going to be Princess. So, So the-
How was your experience doing the virtual? Where did you do it?
I did it in my neighborhood in Michigan in the cold. I trained, I would walk in my neighborhood in sub-zero weather or whatever. But
And cold temperatures is probably best because how race weekends are put throughout the year, you're more likely to deal with cold weather.
I actually I have friends that prefer to just walk on their treadmills in the winter, and I prefer being outside, and it's not that bad. And
depends,
you're right
yeah.
about that, though, because I did do the summer series this year, and I thought I was dying. It was super hot, and I thought, geez, I don't remember feeling this way, by the 3rd mile of the, of the Princess, because it was cooler weather. You're right. That is helpful.
I will say this. In terms of heat, nothing's going to be as bad as the Castaway Heat 5K. The reason behind this is you start the race as the sun is rising, so it is getting hotter as you start. And half of the race takes takes place on a concrete runway for planes. So you were walking on a
I
grill.
always thought I wanted to do that, but you may have just talked me out of it.
No, I think you're going to do your 5K early enough in the morning. You're not going to have to worry about it. Especially in February.
In February, I don't think you're going to. There is no way you're going to be able to do that. It's if anything, it's going to be cold. But if you run to Michigan near Sub-Zero, I think that should be a walking park for you.
Okay. Very good. Who else are we going to rope in to taking our spots, Adam? I don't know.
Who hasn't said anything? Randy and Heidi?
I don't know. I'll go over and
I'll
go over and tell them.
Yeah, we'll have people switching.
And thank you for your time.
Randy, Heidi. Have you done? Is it your turn? Bye, everybody.
Don't forget your tart.
Have a good
I will
day.
steal it. Don't test me.
Oh, don't test me.
Sit in the back seats.
Yup, sit in the back seats. Hello.
Wait, hold on. Actually, maybe I could. That kind of.
That's the back seat. We put them in the back seat.
Yeah, I was gonna like quickly rotate it, but yeah, that works. Yeah.
All right, I forgot.
So what are we doing?
30-second delay.
Oh, we are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what this is. So we're going to look like dorks.
Yeah.
So.
Talk about 30 seconds.
Hi, guys.
Four people. Okay, if I remember correctly, you ran the race. You ran.
We did not this year. We ran last year.
Last year, okay,
Yeah.
so that's where that's coming from.
And we've been best friends ever since.
So, how about you introduce yourself to my one?
I'm Heidi. This is Randy.
And I'm Shannon.
This is Derek.
And we're at Disney Houston's.
And we're Randy and Heidi. And we ran today, and it was really fun. So, what did you think, Owen? Did you like it?
I definitely enjoyed it. It was a great experience. I loved both of your guys' costumes. And I was surprised to learn because I actually do have a picture. Because I think this is the picture we use for emo. I can actually pull this up.
What?
Here's a picture for you.
I can actually wait. Hold on. They pulled up with this outfit, and I asked. I pulled an Owen on you. I covered you up. Wait, hold on. Let me remove that. There we go. That's better. You put up this costume. It's like, wow, that is so impressive how much time you put into this. I was like, we just threw some things together.
Well, we kind of did. I just bought stuff off Amazon for his, and then for mine, it just happened to be a $12 Ross purchase that I made, and it worked out good for little Miss Piggy. So we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
You both looked.
Thank you.
Both looked great.
Hey, Nick.
So,
I was going to say, you got good eyesight. I can't see that.
how? Other than that, how was your experience running the race? Anything any favorite moments?
I mean, I like hanging out in the corral, and then once we all start going, the coolest thing is just like that we all walk together, but yet we don't. Like, we're a little bit separated, and then all of a sudden there's another group, and then we separate into different groups. So we never walked with the same people the entire race. The same thing that happened last year was what happened this year. One second you find you're walking right next to one person, like Missy and Frank. Next thing we're next to Travis. It was really awesome because it lets you talk to everybody and nobody feels left out. At least I don't, and I don't know anybody.
I think that's also a good thing because you're not packed in, worried about tripping over each other, and you're not forming like a wall.
No, we don't do no walls. We're like two wide, maybe three of them.
I really know that is like a pet peeve. And just theme parks in general. Like, you have a large group of people and you spread out as wide as possible.
That's a no-no.
Yeah. And what else? We're going to hang out here with everybody for a while. Now, Randy's doing the 10K tomorrow. But we're not sure if Heidi's going to be cheering him on or not because he still thinks I should get some sleep. So, Heidi doesn't do well on
I had to wake her up to get her here. Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be fun. So we'll see, and we'll be here till Tuesday. We're gonna do. You doing the Sunday night party or no?
I did not I did not get tickets. I may show up beforehand,
Okay.
even if it means I have to go somewhere else for the duration of that. I will see.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to. Maybe if I was running a race where that came complimentary, it would be one thing. I don't want to pay, put down $125 for a $15 gift card and access to the stuff I've already had access to for the past few months.
You do it all the time. Yeah.
I probably, if anything, need to like put out a list of recommendations of what I've tried thus far, so anyone who's taking the party has that.
Hi, Crown, and who else? Somebody else today.
Jill's here. Jill, Gabe, we miss you guys.
I know.
I
We
know.
miss you guys.
What, a couple days?
We hope that you guys are doing well up there.
I miss them as well.
But I'll tell you right now, it was a lot warmer this time than it was last year.
And-
Last year we froze our tails
Yes, it
off.
was
literally froze my little bunny tail off.
And
I
on
sweat like a pig today.
and on that note, Gabe, that one time when you're running a race and you accidentally tried to go back over the finish line, don't feel bad about that, because I almost made that exact same mistake. luckily Travis like body blocked me. So when before I could like notice that, so good on him from doing that. I hope you two are doing well. Talk to Brandy and Heidi. Even though you're not running the race, how have you guys been? Like, just
Busy.
busy?
Have some things going on. I miss everybody. I try to jump in when I can. Riley keeps me busy. She's constantly into something, climbing something, pulling something out. So, but yeah, I thought about running the 5K this year, but last year, after going to the expo to pick everything up, which was the day before, was crazy, and I'm like, I don't know. 5K was okay, and then here lately, I've been having some leg issues, so we held off. And thankfully I did, because I heard that had big, huge lines at the expo yesterday.
We definitely.
Yeah. Bigger than last year.
It was a day event.
Dude, how they usually do merch is that you go into the building and you go into this little side room before they let you into the main center where they actually have all the merch. Usually they only fill the left of that room, but because there were so many people, they filled both halves.
Both sides, yep.
And it went outside and back down the hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it went down the hallway.
It was full.
It was all the way down the hallway. It was ridiculous.
Somebody had been dragging me down the hall. I would
And
admit.
part where you
I'm
had to
not
stand
sure.
outside.
This isn't really a physical issue, but we also had Impossible stand. They were giving out hot dogs.
The Impossible Dog.
Impossible dogs, and they're also giving out little bells.
I
I'm
got a
sure
bell.
the parents of children who are attending the event loved that so much. They were such big fans of that. You were standing in that room, all you hear is.
Oh my gosh.
Randy's happy I got one.
How you doing?
I was tempted. I was honestly tempted.
It says
try the hot
Impossible.
That would have been him. Ring bell.
Did you try the impossible?
I was in
I did not.
No?
And then we were walking around and I couldn't figure out what was making the noise in my backpack. We got back to the room, I'm like, that's what was dinging in my backpack. I was trying to figure it out all day long. I forgot I had a bell in there.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm tired.
I'm like, hi. I'm just waking up. Okay, that's okay. I slept while you guys ran, so I feel bad.
No, but it was an awesome day.
Everybody's on a little bit of sleep, not much.
Yeah, I think that's anyone who ran the race. That's kind of like the general consensus. So, all of you, is there anything you would like to say? Anything else you'd like to say about the race or just Magic Crew in general?
I would say if you guys are planning on, if you really want to run or you want to do a 5K or you just want to come to Disney or cruise, or if you ever feel like you're one of those people who you have friends but you really like you connect with people very easily, or maybe you don't, come hang out with us. I guarantee you will feel like a different person after you've hung out with this
You'll be
crew.
talking a lot.
Like
there's nobody that sits by themselves. You're never alone, unless you decide you want to be. I mean, we'll leave you alone, I promise. But
I mean,
honestly,
we've had people come and go.
It has been the
in the
best
last
year of
years.
Randy's my life. And just so everybody knows, Randy and I did not meet ear to. We've watched ear to ear before, but we didn't know them or meet them until November 7th of last year at the Wine and Dine. So we haven't even known this crew an entire year, and yet we feel like we are like we text, we talk. I talked to Missy and Lori. We all talk outside, and it just really makes you feel like there's so much more to this crew than just what we see on YouTube. It goes far beyond that. So if you really are looking for somebody, I would encourage you to come join us. That's what I would do.
Yeah, we've made our best friends ever through this. You wouldn't think it would be like that, but it is.
It is.
It's we've made better friends here than we've had in our entire life. So, yeah.
Maybe one of these days we'll make the cruise.
Oh, and if Melanie and Doug are in here too.
Melanie
Hi. We miss you guys too.
Yeah, I told Melanie we were waiting on her, but she's still not here yet.
Let me guess. Plain plate, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you talk to somebody else.
Okay.
Thank you
for
guys.
coming.
Thanks,
coming up.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Who are we having? Oh, yep. Yep, okay. Just, nope, that's not what I want to do. Wait, hold on. Nope. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to just take the seat for a second so I can do some tech support. That's because secondary device is acting up a bit. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. And there we go. Okay, that's now live. So the people watching, sitting on the couch, can see themselves in real time. That's much better. There we go. Okay, fixed.
Yes, leave it on you. That's perfect.
Okay, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello.
Frank and Missy.
Oh, it's delayed.
Yeah.
A little
Frank and
bit.
Missy.
Okay.
FM Ever After and Oh Missy.
It's frozen. Hi, everybody.
So, how is the last couple of days been?
Tiring.
Tiring?
But fun. We're having a great time.
Yeah, got here Tuesday, so the week's catching up with us.
And you're slowly starting to get like the you're starting. Sorry,
The
I'm tripping
time
over my
change
words.
is starting to like catch up and.
Oh, are you from someplace else?
Yeah, California.
Oh, so you have jet lag?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that
We're
is
3
a
hours
lot.
behind
Yeah,
also.
yeah. So like getting up.
We gotta
at,
deal with that every year too.
Yeah.
So do you go to
So-
party in the?
What time? So like when we got there at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning, I can't believe it's still today. Because that was like 1 o'clock our time. So it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. To be
That
tired
is a
and
lot.
that on 3 or 4 hours sleep is a lot. And yeah, we went last night. So we left a little earlier. We left
Yeah,
about
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Frank wasn't happy about it, but
Got a couple
it
hours
was time.
extra sleep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably already brought this up, but in this particular case, it was such a big deal. Someone went in late because we were literally the last group to be launched out from the start line.
Yeah, so Frank's like, we can get there at like 5:30. I'm like, that's probably pushing it. But we didn't leave the hotel till like 4.
So he said, since we're the last corral,
Yeah.
and it's a 5K, I said, let's see how late we can push it. He said, you know what, there's still people behind us.
Yeah.
So it's totally doable. And even after our corral moved, there's other people that's still running in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
He was like, next year we're those people. We're going to get up at 5 o'clock.
gotta have goals.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So, what were your favorite moments or things about the race?
I just like hanging out with everybody and walking through there, and it's just like everybody keeps everybody going, and it makes it a lot easier. And watching you were having a good time. I was like, how's Owen gonna do?
I probably
don't
was
want Owen
out
to
of
be
my
nervous.
mind, over the moon. Like I was probably fangirling over like every corner. Oh my goodness, this is the back of Test Track.
Right? Yeah.
The entire World Showcase was
Did you
lit.
see how they had it all dug out? We're like, what are they doing over there?
Yeah, all the construction for
Yeah. not only did we get to see the ground floor a test track, like below the outside launch area, but we actually got to see them work on construction because there was scaffolding all throughout the exit.
Yeah.
Of the from the inside, so they're obviously hard at work.
Yeah. It's not just closed down and nothing's happening. They're definitely working on it.
They're in there. There are some people working, which me and Calvin thought were pretty funny because like imagine working hard and trying to update something, and on one hand there's people running beneath you, and then over to like this side there's like a marching band that's been playing non-stop.
They're like, what is happening? What is with this weekend? Yeah.
Sensory overload.
Yeah, for sure.
Also cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool job.
Yeah, it is a cool job. Also, you would start early because then you're not working in the heat, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And anytime you can see Epcot at night with all the lights on, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's just so beautiful. It's beautiful, and to not have rows of people to get through, you can take a pretty photo without having so much traffic in front of you.
Yeah, I feel like the only other situation where you'd be able to get that type of photo and video would be if you stay in the park like after close, and even that's hard to do because during that time the security will start slowly weeding
sweeping
people
you
out.
Yeah,
so like you can take pictures, but there'll be a group of people making sure you're walking towards the
standing
exit.
right next to you. Yeah, and it was different last year when we came in on the other side of Mexico, and we went out where we came in, over by Test Rock and by Guardians. So it was kind of a weird, like, they flipped it around. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. How are we doing this? So, still cool, though.
I don't know if anybody told you, but you lucked out a little bit, too, on the weather. This is the best weather since we've been doing this the last 3 years. The weather was pretty much perfect, I think.
This isn't really something I should be able to complain about because it's kind of a good thing in a way. I brought a hoodie just in case it got cold. I'm walking towards like the starting area. I'm realizing I have not felt the need to put this on once, and I probably won't feel the need. I'm just gonna have to hold on to this for the entirety of the race.
Yeah, last year was cool. It was pretty cold.
I mean, it was better like safe than sorry. So
yeah, last year we grabbed those Mylar. They were handing out the Mylar blankets. It was so cold while we were waiting.
Wow.
So that, and then the year before it rained on us. Well, and it was raining. It was miserable. It was just miserable.
So there you go. Be prepared for any
weather.
No matter what it is, because it's going to change.
Well, it's Florida.
Just come prepared.
Yeah. Be prepared. Yeah, it was good. So what was your favorite part?
Oh, that's tough. I definitely enjoyed not just walking there at night, but the little things they set up to the side, like at DJ one place, bands and a few other places.
Yeah.
The fact that they recorded like messages from the Muppets.
That was fun.
That was funny. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, they're like, keep going, you're gonna get a banana.
Doing this for a banana?
Oh, this for a banana.
Yep.
So that was good.
Yeah.
It was good comedic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Not as many characters as I thought there would be, but also we were late, so I wonder if we didn't get to see them all, if they pulled some already. It's possible.
Calvin made a comment that said that usually it's no more than 3, and then we got to the point where Chip and Dale were near the end.
Yes.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 5 characters technically in total.
Yeah,
if you
I
count
guess
Chip
that's
and
a
Dale
lot.
as a separate.
Yeah. Usually, when they run us through the other way, at the back, there's a couple back there still.
Yeah.
So, we never stop. I'm always afraid. The 5K I get used to, just walking and being relaxed, but the 10, I'm like, no characters, we gotta go.
Yeah, 10 you got a boogie. But, like Chris was saying, we did prove
you can walk
last year you could walk the half at a good pace.
Yep.
15-minute miles, doable walking. Although it's a little taller.
I was just gonna say I couldn't do it. I'm
yeah,
5'2" and my legs are like this.
I had to step it out for sure.
Yeah.
But it's doable.
Owen could do it. You've got long legs. You could do it.
I'm definitely hitting the 10 next year. I may hit more races across the year and different weekends. I think I do eventually want to make my way at the minimum to running a half on a regular, just because I feel like if I'm getting up for a race and I want to make the most out of it, I want to do the race that's the longest.
Yeah.
Even if my legs are screaming at me afterwards. So.
Yeah. No, you can totally do it.
And
it's just, you will never do it by yourself. There's always going to be some of us doing it. It'll always be, I mean, not this year, but it will always be Frank. It'll always be Calvin. It'll always, maybe not.
Like
Your dad doesn't.
others.
And your dad doesn't have any more eyes left, so he's going to be fine next year.
Yeah, he's all good now.
So, anything else you'd like to say? Anything?
No, just happy to be here. Happy to see our friends. Happy to. It's like family when we get all together, and it's nice to put some names to faces, but so many other ones we know. And then from the Patreon chat, it's nice to see everybody there, so you kind of know who people are, and that's nice. I'm looking forward to the cruise because it'll be nice. This is fun. Disney's fun. This weekend's fun, but it's a lot. The races are a lot. It's not a lot of sleep.
Tiring. It's fun.
And when everybody's doing multiple races. You have to,
the parks.
Yeah, but you want to respect their, they got to go to bed by 6, 8 o'clock at the latest to get up when they need to go to the race. So you can't do something all the time. So the cruise will be nice because you're all in one place. Nobody has to travel anywhere to get anything. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
Under 20,000 steps in a day.
Yeah, we're gonna be like 4,000 steps.
Yeah, all right.
My goal today is to stay under 3.
I want my watch to be yelling at me, "Hey, you didn't do anything today."
Yeah, that'll be great. And then of course we're gonna stay the week after, so that'll be nice to come back without a race for a trip too. So
maybe hit the Universal.
we're not going to Universal that week. No, it's the week that Epic opens.
No
way. You can't even get tickets. I don't think. I think they're all sold out.
My new best friend.
If you hear Mom and Dad talk about the fact that they
you guys are going that day, are they?
Well, I think we do. I think that I can't confirm, but I think we did get some tickets at one point. Definitely not for the first day or first week because we want that to be that one bit.
So that's
I'm trying to think. Mom and Dad actually accidentally on a whim went to Universal the first day that.
Oh yeah, they said that.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Yeah, I think isn't it the 24th that it opens?
May somewhere.
I think it's the 24th.
That's
the
either
day.
24th or 22nd. I think one of the
It's the 24th because the 22nd is his birthday. So and we leave that day, so we won't be able to do it. We'll come back. We'll come back when we can go to all the parks and you don't limited. Maybe bring the kids. That'll be fun. Or we trap them into coming because they'll love to go to.
Go see Harry Potter.
Yeah, go see Harry Potter and Harry Potter and Harry Potter. All right. Yep. We're gonna go get some food.
Yeah, go eat
and go to sleep.
Eat and sleep. Call it early night.
Yeah, 3 hours and 3 hours and 3 hours is not enough time. I lead a full because we got Kilimanjaro Safari at 8:20 tomorrow, so we need some
early
sleep.
Safari time.
Yeah. I was like, the good news is we got the safari early in the morning. The bad news is we got the safari at 8:20.
Another early morning.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, son.
Thank you for saying.
I'm glad you went. I'm glad you went, and I'm glad you had a good time.
Nice seeing you out there.
Same.
All right. See you,
You want to
crew.
come say hi? Mike's gonna say hi.
All right,
Okay.
Mike's up.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
All right.
Just hop on the couch.
Just hop in the chair right there.
Okay. Get comfortable.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Mike Faison from the northern part of Virginia, and it's great to be with the Magic Crew, celebrating the Wine and Dine races. Owen, you were fabulous this morning. Congratulations again for your first in-time run. So, and you're right. It ended very, very too fast. I guess those are the correct words to use.
I feel like some other people won't use. I'm here on a regular basis, so I'm used to walking large distances,
right?
Especially across parks. And just walking that distance in an amount of time just feels like a normal day, you know. I do want to get into some tougher races just so I can have a larger experience.
Right. But that was a very big experience this morning.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
So
first time across the finish line.
You gonna hop in?
Yeah.
So you were not running the race, but you were at the finish line.
Yes.
He's running the challenge.
We're running
the 10K and
a 10K and a half marathon and completing Coast to Coast Challenge tomorrow.
Wow, that
Sunday.
is a lot.
And Mike is doing the 10K tomorrow.
Yes.
So you guys will both be on the course tomorrow.
Yep.
Cool. So
It's gonna be exciting.
how long have you guys been running? Run Disney.
Run Disney, any running for me was 2 years ago. I had the neck surgery, and I watched some streamers out there doing the runs, and said, "Hey, I do Disney all the time. I've never ran in my life. I like the food. Let's do the wine and dine."
So you're pretty new to this.
Yeah, this is all my second year doing it.
It's okay to not be somebody who's doing this for years.
Right.
And I'm an IT guy. I sit on a chair and in front of a computer all day. So
what was your first race?
Wine and dine last year here. Well,
last year was your first
big race.
Yeah.
We did a 5K, 2 5Ks locally, but other than that, it's all been just cold turkey starting.
One of the reasons that we do anything with Run Disney on our channel is to inspire people to try it. I always wanted to do it. I saw my friends do it. And back in 2010, I'd see people. I had a guy at work who would leave every January, and he'd go, "Where you going?" He goes, "I'm going to Disney World." I'm like, "Okay, first of all, you don't look like a dude who would go to Disney World." But he was like, "I'm going to go run the Dopey," and I'm like, "You are the Dopey. What are you talking about?" I had no clue what this was. And that's the only reason he went to Disney World is to run in the marathon. And I'm thinking, how cool it must be to be someone who can run a race. And it wasn't until I saw other friends do this that I thought, you know what, I want to try it. And I tried to do my 5K because I thought I got to start up with a 5K, and I didn't get in. The 5K sold out, so I signed up for the 10K. My first 2 races at Run Disney were 10Ks, and I realized I can do the 10Ks, and so I did several 10Ks. We finally moved here, and I'm like, we can do more than just the one race. We can do more since we're local now. And we started doing streaming on the regular, and I'm like, you know what? If I can do this, other people can do this.
Right. And you're the one that showed me I could do it.
I think it's just, and that's what we do. We do it, we turn around, we're like, all right, who's coming with me? And it just kind of feeds down the line.
Yep.
You know?
Oh yeah.
It does.
Mike here showed up in our chat last year during the 5K.
Yes.
He was in the chat. We were in the race. And here comes Mike, and he's like, "Hey, I'll come find you guys." And we come around that first corner over on the other side where the bus is loading up, and there he was. And I'm like, this is cool. I mean, the fact that, I meet people all the time in the line for Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, that's just kind of what we do.
Right.
Now I'm like, now we're meeting new people in the races themselves, in the courses. So this is a place that I want people to know if they want to try, we will be there to support them, and we will walk that 5K with them. And just like tomorrow, Travis is going to do his first 10K. He's done a lot of 5Ks, and he's ready to try a 10K.
It's going to be amazing to see that.
So, you know, it can happen. So, what's your favorite thing about doing Disney races as opposed to like local 5Ks and stuff?
That's a good question.
Running with 20,000 friends and family on the course at the same time. Nothing beats that. The local races, maybe a total of 700 people, and as you start going, you're basically chatting with yourself.
Yeah.
Here, you can walk over, like when I did the Disneyland one in September, I was live streaming it, and we kept on a group of people. I would run, they'd walk. They'd run, I'd walk. And we kept on catching each other and passing each other. So we started chatting as we go. We tried to get on the same system for a bit. It's pretty
you're
cool.
on the same pace, maybe not synced up perfectly.
Well, and that's we wound up after the third time. It's like,
that's how you
did I
know
just
you're
see-
on pace.
Right.
Because you keep passing and getting passed by the same people.
Yeah.
We did that for the half marathon last year for the Wine and Dine. There was a family of 4, mom, dad, 2 kids, and I noticed that we kept passing them, and then they'd pass us, and we just kept. And as long as I knew that rhythm was going, we were on point.
Yep.
I didn't have to look at a watch. I don't wear the Garmin. Calvin does, but Calvin is my Garmin. His last name was Garmin. We did. So that's how you know. But like you said, you end up, chatting with him, smiling at him, laughing at him.
Hey, didn't I just pass you? Yeah. Okay, it was 2 minutes ago.
The funniest thing was on one of the longer races, I think for Springtime Surprise last year, someone was doing a TikTok video on the side of the road for the 13 miler. And I think it may have been the half marathon. We were on World Drive, and so they had stopped off to the side to do a video, and they had dressed as Timon and Pumbaa. So I think it was the half marathon.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, it's a story. But so they'd gone off to the side to do a video, and as we're running by, Calvin and I looked at him and I saw Timon and Pumbaa. So I went by, I couldn't help it. I turned and went, wow! Not joking, I'm 100% honest about this. About 2 months later, I'm flipping through TikTok.
And you see yourself.
And there's Timon and Pumbaa on the side of World Center Drive, and there comes this idiot in the background. Wow! They're behind them. And I'm
famous,
like,
right?
I commented, I am so sorry that I messed up your video.
You probably helped the video.
So, that's the kind of fun thing and experiences you can have when you do these kind of things. So, the Baby Dove says, Greg Titus, proud of you, and my inspiration. That's what we do here. We want to inspire everybody in whatever way we can do that. We're looking forward to doing more of these races. We're looking forward. If you guys could do us a favor, we'd love it if you could come into our Facebook group tomorrow and post us some pictures from you running through the race.
Do you want me to put my link for the live?
What's that?
You want me to put the link
for
the live?
Are you going to live stream it tomorrow?
Yes,
yeah, feel free to put it in the chat so people can watch along. Put your pictures in for the group. People see that and they go, you know what? I want that. I want to see that, and I know I can do that. And then when they sign up, come to a race, and they cross the finish line,
Right. Yeah.
you may never know it.
Yeah.
It's an emotion.
It is a thing that you can help.
Core memory.
You can be
It
a
is
part
core
of
memory.
it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the
and the memories that you create on the course are something
Lots of fun
you'll never forget. You said what's the difference from local races? I think it's like you said, it's family, it's the magic, and it's the togetherness.
Well, you're Virginia, right?
Yes.
You know what happens on St. Patrick's Day in Virginia Beach?
No. Well, I know
it's the Yingling Marathon.
That's right. I know it's a run.
That sounds like a trouble marathon right there.
Well,
is it at the end or the beginning that you?
I thought it was every mile I get one.
Oh my gosh! Does anyone finish the finish line?
Everybody says it's the best race they've done.
You just wait till your Garmin says you're done, and then you got to get a taxi home.
No, because you can do it. You're almost there.
At that point, everything looks like a finish line.
Yeah. But I think too, it's like you don't even think that you're running when you're running here.
Yeah.
Locally, you're like, okay, check the time. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have anybody pacing what it is.
If you got to go up a hill, you're like, oh my god, here comes a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me on this live stream. Chug it. Think I can.
Right. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Right. And then.
Because you got to keep yourself going. There's nobody else around you.
Yeah.
You can do that here. Everybody joins you singing it.
Yes. That's another thing too. It's like everybody has the Bluetooth on now, running.
They're on their own world. They're doing their own thing.
Right.
This is their race. They're running their race.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's not a group mentality. Right. As far
and
as
here too with Disney, you run for the experience, not for the personal goal or the personal best. It's not a.
Today, you're talking about memories. I'm going to put a few things up on the screen. This is Heidi and Randy today, dressed up as Miss Piggy and Swedish Chef. All right.
That was a great photo.
They were awesome.
I did not even recognize Randy. I'm like, who is that dude? I don't know who that is, and why is he running with Heidi? An awesome costume. I'm not really even sure what that is. I think that's Miss Piggy. with Miss Piggy, but that's Calvin and Heidi before. So
Great to meet you all.
See ya.
we'll catch up. And the other thing is I can pull it up. Where
These
is
are
it?
epic photos, right?
I mean,
think
you
that you're gonna have to
look
create a
back
yearbook,
on them.
some type of digital yearbook, right?
I was hoping that they were going to get called over because at the end of the finish line on the left-hand side, there's usually a spotlight photographer there.
Right.
And I was waiting for them to get, and I thought they actually got called over because I saw them on the stream. I was watching them. Oh man, they're getting the pictures taken. But no, they were just there taking pictures of themselves crossing the finish line.
So this is only a small group, okay? We'll get more. We'll have more things. Matter of fact, I plan on doing sort of a after the group. I hope we should have gotten a group photo before everyone started to head out. But pictures like this as the group gets together, we look back on that.
Right.
When you jumped in with us last year in the Magic Kingdom, and I was walking over to the Poly to get ready to do this, I pulled up the picture and I showed it to Calvin. I didn't say a word. I just pulled up the picture and showed it to Calvin. He looked at me and goes, "This is why we do it. This is why we do it.
Yes,
this is exactly why we do it."
Yeah.
Well,
So,
Chris, I want to thank you for everything you did because when I had my operation, you were key in helping in that the recovery side of it. Your streams, all that stuff would help me and got me hooked on the RunDisney stuff.
well, thank you guys for being a part of it, because now you're part of the machine. You're part of the thing that draws people in and goes, you know what, I can do this. And I want to be surrounded by other people who want to support me in that way. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we thank you, Chris.
Awesome. Well, you guys get back in. We're going to close these guys out. Let them get back to a Friday.
Take care, everyone.
Good race tomorrow. I want to see pictures over on our Facebook group.
I'm gonna make a shout out to Pickle Shake Mark Schultz.
What did he do now? If I have to, I'll get on to him.
Well, you know, you're fundraising, so I had to fundraise for this, right, through a charity, and you know, I knew that I could do it, you know, but then there came a point where I had more bills adding up, and I'm like, okay, do I put the money here or do I go? You know, and then Pickle Shake was like, go. He sent me a message, so I want to thank him for doing that, and thank everybody, you know, in the Facebook group, you know, that was just telling everybody you can do this, keep going. So that's amazing, and that's, I almost cried when I got my bill because of everything to go through, you know, to get here. It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
But if anybody sees this video and says, you know what, I'm going to do it because I saw them do it, you know, I think we did our job. So
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so much.
Cool.
Have a good one. Have a good race.
Oh.
Can we say break a leg and RunDisney? I can't remember.
I can't break anything.
Guys, don't break anything. Please
You
don't.
neither.
So, I don't have anything left to break. I think I'm done. So, oh, thanks, guys. All right, crew. Guys, it's been fun. This is, hey, Owen. Thank you for monitoring this for me today. I'm going to turn it around a little bit more this way so we don't have so much of the sun. All today was a chance for you guys to see the crew. This is a community. There are people who are watching who are looking for a family that they can be a part of, that they can connect with, and this is not for show. This is such a great place to be a part of. These guys have been so supportive of each other. You've heard it right now, even from Mike. You guys have been so supportive of me during the recovery, and it's an amazing place. So if this is a commercial for anything, it's a commercial for the Magic Crew. We love these guys. They're amazing, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So if you are watching this, and if you have made it through, don't hesitate at any point to hit the subscribe button and say, you know what, I want to hang out with these people. These are the people that will support me. These are the people that I can be real with, and that's what it's all about. Spending life together and running together one way or the other. So thank you so much, Opie Mama, to everybody else in the Magic Crew. It has been fun. No more live streams from us this weekend. We're going to work on what we can do, if any, next week. But stay in touch, guys. As always, thank you for your support. when you guys support the channel, you allow us to do this for everyone, and it is amazing that we can do it along with everybody. So thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Christian. Guys, we're going to close on out. Be good to one another, as always. Remind yourself on your calendar now, if you want to come for 2025 Wine and Dine, registration will open up Tuesday, February 11th. We want you guys to be a part of it as well. We'll remind you, and we'll register together, just like we will run together. So as we close out today, have a great weekend. Support your community, support each other, and remember that when it comes to just what you do with other people, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. Whatever you do, be the sunshine in each other's day. As always, when we can help you when it comes to travel, send us an email. We want to be your Travelmation travel agent for everything. Everything. Disney, Universal, Epic Universe tickets still available. You want to go on a group cruise, or you just want to go to cruise on your own, we've got some ways we can help you take advantage of the best promotions and help you go through your vacation. Send us an email, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. And we'd love to be your Travelmation travel agent for everything that you guys do, so we can help your family as we help our family and our small business. Thank you guys so much for that. And take care, have a great one, and have a wonderful weekend. Patrons, don't forget, always got a live chat over at patreon.com, Ear to Ear Magic.
And our monthly meeting soon.
We're not going to have a Zoom call this Tuesday because it's election day. Get out there and vote. We don't want you guys being in the Zoom call. We want you guys at the polls. So we will be moving our monthly Zoom call to the second Tuesday of the month. Everyone who is a paid member on Patreon is invited to come on to the Zoom call. It's a lot of fun. The patrons in the chat will let you know. Go check it out. Patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. And patrons, you guys can continue to chat. Share pictures from your weekend all through the time, 24/7 in the Patreon chat. Guys, have a great weekend. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in the parks. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you again very soon. Bye, everybody. Owen, you did a 5K, dude. You got a where's your medal? Where's your medal?
Tomorrow and Sunday, just real quick. I'll be live streaming, so.
Now let's go hang out with the crew. See ya.
Keep it going.